What's going on, everyone? We're back with another lay, and for today, it's going to be Thursday, March 27th, where I have a 7-man lay for you guys, where I've identified 7 lines that have an edge over the books, and I want to make sure that you guys get these and lock them in as soon as possible. That's why I'm making it super early in the morning. It's 5 a.m. here on Eastern Time, so I want you guys to lock these in. Now, before we get started and go into the picks, I want to let you guys know about my Winnable. I have a free picks, which you guys can sign up for on Winnable, where you can just hit subscribe and get notified every single time I post a free pick so you can't miss a winning lay. And I have a VIP picks that I normally charge $15 a week or $50 a month for, but I'm giving out a free trial with code NBA where you guys can get 1 day free and cash with us. We've been red hot lately, cashing in free picks last night and cashing in VIP recently. I'll pop up some of the winning squares here, but I want you guys to take advantage of this and use promo code NBA. I'll put the first link in the description to my Winnable. Make sure you guys get in there and claim that NBA promo because I'm only giving out so many. I'm pretty sure there's about 7 slots left to use this promo code, so claim that. Leg number 1 is going to be Chet Holmgren under 1.5 assists. He's hit this under in 9 out of his last 10 games, averaging only 1 assist per game. Now, he's been a good scorer. He's been pretty good at rebounds considering how tall he is, but he's not been super hot in the assist department lately. Take the under on assists for him, and let's get into leg 2. Leg 2 is going to be Jalen Green over 2.5 3-pointers. He's hit this over in 15 out of his last 19 games against bottom 10 defenses, averaging 3.9 3-pointers a game. Not only that, he's coming off dropping 6 3-pointers against this team, so make sure you guys take the over for this. He has been red hot lately outside of the arc. I literally can't see him hitting the under here, considering he has been as hot as a pistol. It is absurd how consistently hot he is. Take the over on these 2.5 3-pointers and lock that in. Then we're taking Alperen Sengun under 5.5 first quarter points. He has been doing consistently across the season, but in the first quarter, he generally comes out cold and he's been underperforming his predicted lines. For instance, he's hit the under here in 7 out of his last 8 games played, and he only averages 2.8 first quarter points per game. When you think of Alperen Sengun, how big the name is, how good of a player he is, 2.8 first quarter points is quite low considering most players can top that line in one single shot in the first quarter. So because of this, we're taking the under on the 5.5 first quarter points. His average is literally half of what this line is, so take the under here and lock that in. Then we're taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander under 46.5 PRA. He's hit this under in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging 43.9 PRA per game. If you guys don't know, PRA stands for points plus rebounds plus assists, so all 3 combined. So his average here is about 3 points below what this line is at, and he's been having some really good games lately. I don't intend for him to keep this up, considering that he's been doing very well, and the teams that he's playing, I could see totally adjusting their defense and a little bit here, a little bit there, to start cutting off his outlet passing and his scoring at the rim. He's been getting too deadly in these areas, and I totally see teams adjusting at least 1 or 2 players on the court's playing styles in order to cater to stopping him from scoring at the rim and from stopping him from getting such easy assists on the outside when they switch to double team him. So I take the under on this line, lock that in. One thing you guys need to know is that you can get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander square for only 1 point when you sign up on Sleeper, Chalkboard, or Dabble with promo code FFJT. I'm going to put the link in the description for that. You guys can get his line at just 1 point, so it's an automatic free win for you guys. And you get a $500 sign-up bonus on each of these apps, so $1,500 total if you take advantage of all 3 of them. So you guys really need to make sure you do that and lock these in because it's absolute free value for you guys, and you can make so much off of just what the apps give you for free if you put that on these legs that I'm giving you today. So lock that in and let's go. Then we're taking Jordan Poole over 19.5 PRA. He's hit this over in 12 out of his last 14 games, averaging 25 PRA per game. Now, he's been doing very strong here. He's been consistently upping his level of gameplay as the season goes on. He's coming off multiple good games lately that I can see he's actually elevated his play style with scoring at the rim. He's been doing better and better with this as the season went on. As the season started, I was actually weary about it, looking at his gameplay and saying to myself that he looks a little bit weak. He doesn't look like he's confident like he should be on the court as an NBA player. But recently, he's been turning it up, which also seems to have boosted his teammates' confidence in him as well, where he's been getting more outlet passes in toward him. So make sure you guys take the over on that because he's really taking advantage of more ball possession time, and he's been scoring much more often. Then we're taking Franz Wagner over 4.5 assists. He's hit this in 6 straight games against bottom 10 defenses. He's literally averaging 5.8 assists per game. He's averaging an entire assist over this line, and he's playing a team that's weak against assists that happen to be in the bottom 10 defenses against assists as well. So take the over on this 5.5 assists. I think this should be an easy line for him to hit, most likely hitting at least 7 or 8 assists on even a weak night for him because he's been performing super strongly against these bottom performing defenses against assists. So take the over on that and lock it in. Then we are adding in our profit booster. This is basically just a small line that has a super high chance of hitting, and it's just going to boost our overall profits in the end. This is Zach Edey under 1 3-pointer. He's hit the under here on 1 3-pointer in 15 out of his last 17 games on the road, averaging almost 0 3-pointers a game. His line is literally almost at 0. And this is because he has not been taking many shots outside the arc at all. In his past 29 games, he's taken 4 shots outside. In his past 29 games, he's made 4 shots outside of the arc. In his past 29, he's only made 4. 2 of them coming in his most recent game, which is crazy considering there was a 15-game stretch where he didn't even attempt a single 3-pointer. And last night, he literally made 2 of them. I can't see it happening again. It's like a once in a blue moon occurrence. And the funniest part about it is we have absolutely hammered the under on Zach Edey 3-pointers every single game. I mean, out of his past 30 games, we have literally hammered the under 25 times. So about 5 out of the last 30, we didn't take it just because we were taking other lines those nights and we didn't need the profit booster. So out of those 5 that we didn't take it, he hit a 3-pointer 3 of those 5 times. The other 25 that we didn't take it, he didn't hit a 3-pointer, and most of them, he never even attempted a single shot outside the arc. That's obviously just partially luck that he didn't even attempt those shots, and it's also lucky that the few times that we didn't take it, he didn't hit one. But on top of that, we have been finding the little bit of an edge for the teams that would never let him get an open shot off. When he's making these, it's because he's wide open and the teams are letting him shoot. But especially when there's teams that aren't going to be letting him shoot, we make sure to hammer the under on those. So this is another one where we're going to hammer the under, and it's going to give us that profit boost opportunity. So take the under on Zach Edey and lock that in. Now I want you guys to lock these 7 plays in and use the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander square in another lay or sub it in as reassurance for this lay and lock that in. I want you guys to win and lock this in. Let's go and let's win.